Hello everyone, how are you all? Welcome back to the another video, right? Another information, another lesson. I hope all are you good and learn something new with day by day, right? So in this video today we discuss another fault, or you can say a study case, right? Now this phone is a Redmi Note 9 Pro. This phone is in a dead condition, right? Not turning on, completely dead, right? Now this phone came to me from another shopkeeper or dealer basically, but look at the condition of this motherboard. It's look like there are multiple technician work on it, right? Now this phone come to me, let me diagnose this phone, and if this phone will be repaired, so let's see we repair this phone or not, and where the fault comes if we repair this phone. Now before going to the topic, I would say you something, right? The many people messages me on my WhatsApp, right? Please give me a more videos, right? The more study cases, the more theory classes, right? Why not you make a videos frequently, right? Like in a 3-4 days or in a week. My videos came to you after 10 days, 12 days. It's a little bit late. This video is also a little late, I know. The reason behind is the lack of motivation, right? I make sure I'll give you a good detail without any hiding, right? And the video making, right? In a video making, taking a lot of efforts, right? But looking the video, right? The video share and the comments, the likes, looking the video, all analytics, right? Sometimes I'm demotivated. Now this video only for those 10% persons who like these videos, who really enjoy and comment, right? Not 90% like those people who watch this video, learn from it, and even forget about the comment, they did not like this video, right? I'm only here for only 10% persons, right, who want really learn, right? Learn from me, right? So that's why only for those people these type of the videos come, but little bit late. All right. Now if you want to if you want to know a more information, right, if you're serious about this field and if you want to learn more about this field, you can join our online courses. Already many students from all over the world already join it, right? So why are you late? And join the course and take benefits. Right now, get back to the topic. Today we discuss about this phone. Right now, looking like the motherboard, when you look at the motherboard closely, all the components, let me show you in a microscope. Right, look at here, all the flex near the power PMU. This one is a PMU, right? All this side, this is a second PMU, right? The 615L, and this one is 6250, and all the flux near about all the PMUs. This is a dual power PMU concept. It means in a single phone there is a dual two powers. Let me show you. This one is a one single and this one is another, right? And look at the condition, and when someone remove the shield, the horrible work, even does not the clean up properly. If the phone does not repair, at least you clean up, right? Clean with the thinner petrol. Look this side, there are multiple tracks broken here, right here, all around the work on it. Look like it's a water damage also, right? Now when we open this motherboard and look in the other side, now this one is the other side, right here. Now there is a IC. Which IC is this? This is SMB 1395. Let me clear this. Okay, SMB 1395. This is our charging IC, our fast charging IC, right? Now look at here, look at the shield here, right? Suppose any track open, so it will be a horrible work, right? But the CPU intact, nobody work on a CPU, they only remove the shield. Look at there, these are all resistance and these are main resistance. If by chance any resistance miss, any open or any resistance, let's say connected in a pull down, right, in a pull down series, it will be affected, right? And the phone create another type of the problems. Look at here, all these tracks are broken. I'm already uploaded a video related to the how to remove a shield in a proper way, right? If you did not watch, and if you also doing like this work, right, watch it in a playlist, right? It will be a good video and you have a benefit for it after watching, right? Now the top camera. Now when we look at here, there is a CPU, your MMC, and the charging IC, the fast charging IC, right? Now it's not look good all over the other side. When someone remove the shield, it does not like a amateur, right? And it does not touch the network section. This person, or maybe the only purpose for the dead phone resolve, that's why they heat up another type of the work on this, a different type of the work. Now we diagnose step by step, right? So we pack this phone first of all, right here. Now with the multimeter, let's say first check the diode value on the battery connector on the top side, right, on a black color. This is our multimeter on diode mode, the beep you will see. So in a red on a ground, black on a positive. So this one is a battery connector. Look at here. So this side 393, okay, the 392. All right, now the other side it's a beep, so the other one is a ground. Now on a forward bias 1.45. so according to this is okay, right? With the multimeter on a VBAT there is a no short, right? Now take a VPH value also. Now the VPH capacitors, or you can say the VPH line, you will easily found near the PMU. Many times I told you, also my student know, right? The normally you can easily found the VPH line near capacitors near the PMU. So this one is a VPH 301 on forward bias, sorry, reverse bias. Let me check on a forward bias also. So 1.286, right? So VPH is also, the VPH diode value reading is also okay, right? Now the phone does not turn on. Now let me connect a charger and I'll show you something. Let me connect a charger. Pack this one. So this is a sensor plex. Let me where okay, this one. So on the top side, right, a charger. When I connect a charger, it's taking 0.012 12812 like this. Now here is a catch. This is a 5-digit charging ampere meter, and normally technician used in their shops are 2-digit, right? A USB ampere charger, iSense charger, or you can call, right, Ascension, Relife, these kind of the mechanic type multiple USB port charger like this one. If you connect this phone, right, on this type of the charger, USB ampere charger, it does not show you anything. Why? Because there are 2 digits. Look at here, this is a 5 digit, right? So it's taking 160, sometime 140 milliamp, right? 13, 14, 11, like this. According to this, because this one is a little premium, so that's why there is a clue. It's turned to start a charging but could not, maybe any reason, right? If we check a VPH line, it's okay. If we check a VBAT, it's okay, right? But somewhere there is a problem, that's why it's not properly start. But if you check with the USB ampere sense charger, it does not show anything. There is no clue here. Right now we remove this. Now one time we disconnect the battery and let's connect the charger again. Any difference here? 0.00, a little difference here, right? A little difference if you noticed. Now we next check the VPH line. Let's see, check the VPH voltage. So we disconnect the battery. That's without battery. We check the VPH is available or not. So multimeter on a voltage mode, right? The multimeter on a voltage mode. Now negative on a ground and with the positive 2.9. all right, now on this side, on this capacitor, 2.9. now the VPH is available, the VPH is clear, VPH is available, but why not this phone turn on? Let me connect a DC power supply and let's see the consumption after triggering or any auto consumption. So we disconnect it. This is a sensor pad, so if we connect or not connect, it's doesn't affect. So on the right side top corner, so this is a power supply, so let me connect right on a positive line. So this one is a negative and this one is a positive. On a negative, it's consumption full ampere, like here, look at this, 3.2. now look at here, there is a no pulse. When I connect to the ground, it's taking a pulse, right? Now it's a no pulse. Now when I connect a positive, that means there is a no auto consumption, but a little, 0.01, just a second, maybe. Okay, now I press the button, it's taking some ampere, 21, 0.21, 0.1, 0.02, 0.01, 0.02, 0.01. so it's a low boot, right? It's a low booting. Let's check the other testings. Now after the DC power supply, let me check the another, right? Now let's go to the microscope, under the microscope. So in a charging, when we connect a charger, it's just normally taking, like in a normal ampere charger it's not charged, but on a DC power supply it's a low voltage. That means maybe a power output line had a problem, some secondary lines had a problem, CPU had a problem, right? Now first we check the buck lines. Let me connect a charger and we check the buck voltages, the buck voltage is generate or not. So I'm connecting a charger right here, the charger connected, the charging start, the multimeter with on a DC voltage mode, right? So let's check on buck lines, the VPH, just a second. Now the VPH is available, so VPH available. Now the buck lines, no buck voltage here. On the other side, no. Third one, no, 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 right? VPH is here, that means VPH generate, but there is no buck voltage. On this side 0.47, so any component had a value, nope, no. This is a VPH cap on these. Let me check the other PMU. On this PMU a VPH is available, a buck lines, no, no. On this side, no, 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 no buck generate, right? So there is a problem, this is the problem, right? VPH is okay, all right, in a diode mode also, in a voltage mode also, and when we connect a DC power supply it's taking a low volt. That means there is a problem, maybe in a CPU side, maybe in a power does not activate, internal it's damaged, maybe any LDO line short, maybe any other reason, right? So we work on a PMU side, right? We remove this because it's look like many persons work on it, this motherboard, or any single person, then amateur type, right? Now we disconnect it and let me take our diode value all around the motherboard, I mean to say the near the PMU. This is unnecessary. Can we find the short or anything? Otherwise we're taking the next step. So multimeter on a diode mode, it's a diode mode. Let's go to the microscope camera. On a reverse bias, the buck reading 260, it's okay. This buck is also okay. Let me show you sometime. Okay, now clear. So 005, it's okay, a low resistance line maybe. This buck 356, it's also okay. 356, it's also okay. And this one is also okay. This one is also okay. Right here, this one is also okay. There is beep on this side, also okay. Now the bunch of caps, right? Now this one is OL 263. Okay, okay, these are similar. H side is down, it's a ground side, and this one side 28. It's a low resistance line. Sometimes many technicians confuse on it, right? Because this line goes to the CPU, I think, and that's why it does not. It gives you a beep, but it's not a short. It's a low resistance line, right? When you both props on a similar cap, it's taking a 1920 reading, right? So when it's a 00 or 0012, that means it's a short, right? Sometimes it's a low resistance line. Our CPU core voltages gives you this type of the reading. So don't be afraid and don't be confused, and you put inject here thinking like this is a short. I found a short and inject the voltage, right? This is not a good idea. Your CPU will be internally blast if these are core voltages. So we just check and we focus on later if we did not find anything, right? All are same. This one, this and ground side, and 539. This one is okay. This one is okay. So on the other PMU side, let's see this one, a PMU 6150L. Now somehow I think the look like the board, this is a water damage also, whatever the how. Now the person who work, it's not a completely, I mean to say, it's not like the cleaning at all. That's why after not done the phone, it's look like it's packed the phone for maybe it's in a hurry, or look at this caps, sorry, this box 355. Okay, this one is also 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 okay. 41. Okay, 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 okay. All the bugs are okay near the PMU. So I remove this PMU first, and let me check the pair value. Maybe I got something, right? Clue, right? So now it's clear, right? PM6250. The corner is here. Remember always the nose point before removing the IC. Right here, this one, on this corner there is a nose cut point. So we look like here, took here, and where is my flux? So little flux on it. So we remove this. Okay. Now we clear this. Clean it. Okay, a little flux. Now let's clean it. Now we clean with bird. I am removing this IC because this is the main PMU and the buck does not generate, right? And when we when we test all the other near the components, there is no short, right? If we did not find any shorting, right, and then we go to the CPU on site. But let me check. Let me open the Borneo and right, already open Redmi Note 9 Pro. Now open the bitmap here for paired value. So this is a bitmap, right? Now we open this IC, right? Now we open this and check the paired value. Can we find something start from here? Let me add the Borneo here. So here pin number 435, alright, pin number 268, let's say the upper layer. Second 372, the third one is ground. It's ground, but 1 2 3, it's okay, it's ground. Number 4 OL, okay. Number 5 269, just a second, there is a low reading here. 1 2 3 4 5, okay, 330. So after that ground, this one is ground, and the next one is OL, okay, OL. The next one is 269, okay, 331, it's also okay, and 0035, okay, 51, this one is also okay. Let me increase this. So this one is a ground, and this one is, you can see it 0035, there is a multimeter recording of 15, little difference multimeter to multimeter, right? Next a ground after VPH, not VPH, right? 353, okay. Next 260, okay. Let me check another. So after, let me test this. Okay, 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 okay. I found a short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one. This is a short. Now which line is this? Which line is this? From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 5 upper one. Now open the power neo again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one. This is a VRAG B.O.B. Right? Now this connected here with this cap. Right? Now this cap is also short. Right? This one is also short. Also this line connected to the on secondary IC from here. Right, there is LDO, and look at here from these all caps, these LDO, and these all caps. Okay, short, 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 short. So these all are short. That means we found the B.O.B line. Our B.O.B line is short, right? Now B.O.B line is like a VPH line, right? Because this is a 2 power IC concept, there is another line called B.O.B, buck and boost, to helping the VPH. Because if we all the right load shifted to the VPH shorted chances increase. So there is another line created by the companies, or you can say the engineers, called B.O.B, buck and boost, right? So first we clear this short, right? After I will discuss to this if this phone had it turned on, right? So first we remove this short, and for this these multimeter and this machine is not capable for I am injecting the outside of the power, outside to the power, right? And let's say DC power supply on a 3 volt, right? On a 2 ampere, 3 volt, 2 ampere, and let's take this anything heat over there, and I am injecting these caps. Let me spread the dose in here. Maybe we will found here because the main PM is outside. No, no, no. Let me test the direction. No. Let me finger with my finger, making sense. Now this area, under this area, this is somewhere heat. First we will remove this burn here, right? Now on this area, Let me focus on this, on the Borneo. Where is this another connections? Look at here, there is a capacitor. First we remove this capacitor. Now this capacitor I am removing here. This one, this is a burn cap, right? When you look at the Borneo, right, on this side there is a similar single cap. Right now we check again the shorting remain or clear right here, and we check the similar component. Now we test here again. Okay, the reading is okay on this side 430. Before it's a short, so the B.O.B line is a cap shorted over there. This one, this cap is burned. Right now when we check on the pad, the value is returned or not. One, two, three, 4, 5, and this one 430, right? So this B.O.B voltage is now we place this IC after reballing, and let's see this is working or not, right? So we reball this IC. Okay, so we reball this IC. Let's revolve this IC. Under the microscope. Under the microscope. The IC revolt and alignment the IC. Okay. Now IC rebolts and also alignment. Now we heat up the Now we fix the IC. A little flux. Now IC fixed. Now after cooling, let's see, check it's working or not. Never use a phone when it's heat up. I mean to say, when a phone heat up, right? When you remove the IC or you put the IC, right? When you revolve the IC, fix the IC, and the board heat up, right? Never connect the battery, because that time the component, right? So the shorting chances are increased. Why? So it's little heat. Okay, now we fix here. Now one time more check a shorting clear or it came back. So 417, it's okay, the shorting clear. Now we check the phone turn on or not, right? So let's connect the charger. Now phone taking 1.3 ampere and the logo is always, the logo is available 21%, right here. Let's turn on the phone. It's MI. All right, so the shorting on a B.O.B line, right? Now I will clear to you how the B.O.B line work, right? First it will turn on. Let me now let's wait for the turning on. After I will explain you through a notepad what was the problem, right? The phone turning on, right? Okay, and let's say okay, the problem is here, right here, right? Now I will explain to you. The phone is turning back. Okay, now I explain you. On this phone come to me or in a dead condition, right? From another shopkeeper. He already tried multiple times, I mean to say all over the flux, the dirt, right? And many components remove and the shield remove pathetically, right? But it does not turn on, right? Now our first step, when we check the multimeter, check with the multimeter on VBAT, on a battery connector, diode reading is okay. When we check a VPH is also okay. Now after that, when we connect a charger, right, in a normal USB ampere it does not take charge. Already told you why, because there is two digit and because because my ampere meter charging has a 5 digit, that's why it shows like 0.012 like this, right? It's look like it start the charging but does not retain, right? After that, when we check the VPH voltage, right, the VPH voltage is okay, stable. After, when we check the buck lines, no buck voltage, okay, no buck voltage. And when we connect a DC power supply, it's taking a low booting. So in a low booting, and first of all, the low booting, and secondly, the buck not available, right? The buck generated by the PMU. In this phone there is a 2 PMU, right? 6250 and 6150L, right? So the VPH is okay, but there is a no buck. So maybe a secondary line short, all right, maybe a CPU reason, maybe a PMU reason. For find out the reason, we remove the PMU, and when we check a line, right, called B.O.B, right? B.O.B means buck and boost voltage. Now this voltage produced by secondary PMU, right? In this phone, secondary PMU is 6150L, right? I'm just giving you some hint for the B.O.B. Now B.O.B is like this one is a PMU, a coil switching, and it's get back to the, after that with the multiple caps, it's B.O.B generate. And this B.O.B goes other features like your Wi-Fi, audio, as like a VPH, right? A supporting VPH, you can call a supporting VPH, right? So when we find the B.O.B short, right, we already removed the PMU. I will inject a 3 voltage on this, right, and heating a sense for the finger, it's like heat up somewhere on a single capacitor, and it's not look good. I'm removing it, the short clear. It's already a dirt all over the motherboard, right? And maybe this is the reason the another person, right, before mine, right, he removed multiple capacitors, or you can say multiple components. He did not find the short, right? So he will remove multiple components, but he did not find the short. So when we see the B.O.B short, we work on it, we repair it. After we fix the IC again, and the phone turn on, right? My student already know how the B.O.B works, right? And if a phone come to you, right, which has a B.O.B, you must take it serious as like a VPH, right? Because this is right. So I think you have learned something new in this video, right, in this study case. If you learn something new, right, make a subscribe, share and like this video, right? If you want more study cases, theory classes, right? So I hope you like it. If you like it, comment it and share it, like it, right? We will meet you in the next video for the whole concept of the B.O.B, right? How the B.O.B, what is the B.O.B, how the B.O.B works, and how to tackle, I mean, each and everything. Already in my classes explain it, right? My many students, my every student, or my students already know about the B.O.B, how the B.O.B and how the B.O.B works in a depth, right? So if you want to repair like a pro and work like a step by step, right, a diagnosis expert, you can join us, right, our online classes, right? We will meet you in the next video. Thank you so much.